Alright YouTube, Nate Dunn back at it again, Mississippi Wrenches. So today, we got a little small fender bender job here. It's nothing too spectacular with this repair here. But the funny thing is, this car got hit by one of his other cars. So this job might turn into a 2-for-1 special. Who knows, I might get a chance to fix it there. But till then, just the main gist of this video is going to be the color is a vibrant color. It's real pretty. It's like an orange, kind of metallic there. So we're going to just try our best to keep that paint contained in there. We don't want to get too stupid with it there. We want it to still blend in and look nice. But the tools we're going to be using today, I'm going to use my R500 spray gun, my LVLP gun. Ooh. With my small compressor there. At first, I'm thinking about using my bigger air compressor, but I think what I'm going to try to do is use my small battery compressor, which is that Milwaukee battery compressor that you saw a couple videos back. And just in case if that don't hold up like I need it to, I can go to the bigger compressor here and it'll be all right. But I think that's exactly what I'm gonna try to do. I don't have my battery DA. I got an electric DA. That's all I use anyway here. But I'll be getting a battery DA soon enough. But I guess technically speaking, this job here will be I can't really say out in the field job there because, or parking lot. I can't say a parking lot fix there. But this is gonna be giving you options if you wanted to start doing that, like I said, parking lot repair. I can't think of the right name of it right now, but if you want to start doing the parking lot repair stuff there, you can have a battery compressor. It's at least 2 gallons of paint there. I mean, not paint, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's at least 2 gallons of air. And so that should give you enough, especially the little small blow-in repairs and stuff there. And so if you use an LVLP gun, it's low, low volume, low pressure, less CFM, so it should be able to hold that air just enough to what you need to do it for. Have a couple batteries, have a little charging station with you. Boom, you got yourself a nice little, got yourself a pretty little tough rig as far as to doing the mobile paint. There you go. But like I said, enough talking. Let's go ahead and just get started with the repair.
So in case y'all was wondering here, this repair, what I'm trying to do is get the bumper to stay in the bracket. So I'm just trying to get the line up first. And so finally got it lined up. And next what I'm doing is I'm taping the headlight off. So that way my DA does not hit that headlight. And in case if it do hit it, it hit the tape first. That'd be just long enough for me to get that DA away from it. But luckily, it didn't hit the headlight. So that's all I'm just doing right now, just fine masking. And this right here, what I started with was 180. I just went ahead and just went 180, went a little aggressive with it, but it's not bad though. So just 180, then I'll smooth it up with 320, and we just go from there. This is that little putty I've been always using. Like I said, it was just a deep gouge or deep scratch. I just put that putty in there and it filled in that gap. And so for the time being, while I'm letting that putty air dry, if you're going to be a successful mobile technician, you have to learn how to use your time wisely. So while that's drying, I can go ahead and start prepping around the bumper and that fender, just getting it sanded down 400 while that's drying. Then I'll eventually come back and hit that. See how I'm just hitting the fenders there with that 400, and that putty is still drying. This right here is a U-Pole high build primer. Usually I use my Speedo Coat aerosol primer, but I didn't have any at the time, so I just went to the local O'Reilly's and got this U-Pole primer, and it does what it needs to do. It builds a little bit. It's not gonna fill in no golf ball size dent, but it's gonna build a little bit, just enough to flow it over. And I sand it down with 400, clean my panel with glass cleaner, and I'm ready to spray. So with this here, you see I'm not going crazy with it there, just lightly introducing the paint to the sealer, because I don't want any of that that reducer and that paint to react to that sealer. So just lightly introduce it as an introduction coat. They gotta meet each other first before they get down. And right here I'm showing you the mistake I made. So when I was prepping, I wind up going through the paint on the edge of that bumper there, but it's alright though. Just do a little small blow in, you'll be alright. But I had made a mistake right there, and like I said, I wiped away with my gloves. No, this is not by the books. See, I wiped it away again. It's not by the books, but it works. The results speak for themselves. But just main thing is I was just trying to play around with the air pressure, get it to go as low as I can get it to go, and just get it to atomize where I need to. It don't take a lot to do a little touch up. It don't. And so after I do that, I'm gonna come back over to the side of the bumper here, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to work on coverage next. You'll see in just a second here. Now, some of y'all newer painters, this light here is going to be your new best friend, because this light is specifically made for coverage. So just see if you got coverage or not. And obviously I didn't have enough coverage. I missed a spot at the bottom of that bumper. And so, like I said, this is going to be your new best friend. So this is going to be the, technically speaking, that first coat was an introduction coat, so it was like half a coat. So this might be my second coat of going on there, so I'm getting a little heavier. And for my blends, what I usually do, you see I'm flicking the wrist now, so I'm actually throwing the metallics. I didn't use my color blender on this job this time. What I'm doing is, shout out to my man Trigger Man, I'm using them lines, them sharp lines you see in that little line in that bumper. I'm using those lines as my blend areas. That way I'm gonna just play on the flop, or the paint flop, whatever you want to call it. So that's the key. Right here is my creme de la creme here, my SMR 135. This paint right here, this clear coat, I'm sorry, it never fails you. It never does. And so with this smaller compressor, when I was doing the clear coat process, it was really pushing it. So the main thing is, you're going to have to get a product that's going to be slow enough to, to keep up with you, basically. Because if you do fast, it's not going to be really good. That clear needs to have time to flow and all that stuff there for it to just look good. And so right here, I'm just doing the front here. But see, I had to kind of stop sometime though, but it's all right though. I'm just stretching the limits of this air compressor, and right now it's doing pretty good. right here, what I'm doing is just giving my little compressor a little break so the air can catch up, and I'm just using my light to see if I got coverage. Now my more observant people would have saw I missed a little piece on that front bumper. That's all right though, don't panic, I'm going to get it in the second coat here. But that's just the main thing, just that light is going to be your new friend there for coverage, especially in dark. Like if you're shooting in the garage, you know, lighting ain't really that, you know, the best, so you're going to have that light. And sometimes I spray with that light in my hand just so I can see. But you see right here, I'm just knocking that bumper out, boom. Now I'm slicking it out there. I'm never worried about my first coat of clear looking pretty, because at the end of the day I can slick it out with the second coat. And so now I'm just giving my compressor a little time to catch up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my fender. This is the part where I'm talking about you need a product that's gonna be slow enough to, you know, at least be flowing wise. If you have it fast and the cap's off, it's just gonna look terrible. So right now I just use medium, and it's kind of cool that night, so that gave me all I need to do. And so now I'm slicking it out there. Man, it came out great that night. It just looks fantastic. That clear did amazing. It did what it always do. It shines. But man, I love that color though. I really do. Just wow, this came out amazing here. This was a nice, quick, easy fix, and to be honest with you, this literally just took a night to do. I want to say I started on it around 6 o'clock. I may have got done with it around 10 o'clock, so about 4 hours of work. That's not bad at all. But on that SMR 135, money. It even matches the OEM kind of orange peel. No pun intended with the car being orange, but I hope y'all really like the content. I enjoyed making this one here. And until then, you know my motto. Like, comment, subscribe. Please share the video. I really appreciate your support. And until then, stay busy and have fun. I definitely had fun with this one.